Today we will talk about the chapter 8, that is comparing quantities. Now how can we compare two quantities? Suppose you have to compare your height and your sibling's height. Okay? Suppose your height is 150 centimeter and your sibling's height is 75 centimeter. Now how will you compare the two quantities? To compare two quantities we use ratio. Now, suppose your height is 150 centimeter and your brother or sister's height is 75 centimeter. Now, how can you compare these two? So, you will compare it by using ratio. We can compare by many methods by telling that how many times the one quantity is of other or how many parts of one quantity is of others, and we can use ratio. Now, how can we do it? In this, we will first divide these two. We will write this number in fractional form and then we'll reduce it to the lowest. 150 upon 75. Now, when you reduce it by 15, you will get 15 ones are 15, 0. 15 fives are 75. You can reduce it furthermore. 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10. 2:1. This is how we write two quantities in ratio. 2:1. This colon is known as the ratio. We call it 2:1 or 2:1. Now, make sure whenever you are writing any number in ratio form, both the units should be same. If both the units are not same, you can convert and make both the units same. Suppose if one quantity is given in kilograms and the other one is given in gram, then convert the bigger quantity into the smaller one. Convert kg into gram. Okay? And then do like this. Now, there are some ratios which are equivalent. They are same. On reducing it to the lowest, they are same. Those ratios, when written together, they are known to be in proportion. Suppose 2:1 and 4:2. When you reduce both, they are coming 2:1 only. So they are in proportion. This double column we make for the symbol of proportion. That means they are equivalent ratios. So proportion means basically they are equivalent ratios. The next thing is percent. Now percentage, word percent is derived from a Latin word that is percentum, which means out of every 100. Suppose if I say that there is 75% chance of getting rain today. That means 75% means 75 out of 100. All the 100 chances, out of them 75% chances there that it will rain today. So percentage is out of every 100. This is the symbol of percent. Okay. Now we can convert percentage or we can convert fractions into percentage, percentage into fractions, decimals into percentage, percent into decimal, ratio also can be converted into percentage. So now we'll talk about this. How to convert fractions into percent. Now if there is a fraction, suppose 2/5 is a fraction. I want this fraction to be in percent. So what I will do is I'll just multiply this by 100%. Just multiply it by 100%. Now reduce it. 5 2s are 10 and 0. 2 into 2 is 4 and 1 is 0. That means it is 40%. This is how we convert the fraction into percent. Now to convert percentage into fraction, just do opposite of it. Here we have multiplied, now just divide. Now we'll talk about how we can convert decimals to percentage. Now suppose there is a decimal number 0.05. Now this decimal number needs to be converted into percentage. So to convert this into percentage, we will multiply it by 100%. Okay? Now you have two ways to do it. First, that you know that it is multiplied by 100. So simply just count the number of digits. There are 2 zeros, so you will shift the decimal 2 place towards right. And 1 to here, it will be 5%. The another way is that 0.05, when you remove the decimal, you will get 100 here into 100%. 100 cancel and there is 5%. Now to convert the percentage into decimal, you will divide that number by 100%. Now converting the ratios to percentage, let's take an example. Suppose everybody has eaten idlis at home. Now when you make idli, you have to have a proper ratio of rice and urad dal. Okay? So rice and urad dal, their ratio needs to be correct. Now we take 3:1. Some people take 2:1 also. If I am taking 3:1, it's like 3 portions of rice and 1 portion of urad dal. Now, if I have to convert this into percentage, if I say that how much percentage of rice will be there in that mixture and how much percentage of urad dal will be there, then what do? I have to convert this ratio into percentage. For this, first of all, add these ratios. Just find the total sum. The total sum here is 3 plus 1, that is 4. Now, what is the percentage of rice? To find the percentage of rice, we will write the ratio of rice, that is 3, upon total, that is 4, multiplied by 100%. 4 25s are 100. 3 into 25 is 75%. That means there is 75% rice in that mixture. Now for the urad dal, percentage of urad dal. Now what is the ratio for it? 1. There is one part of it. 1 part of urad dal upon total is 4 into 100%. 4 25s are 25 ones are 25%. This is how we convert the ratios into percentage. First of all, we will do the sum of the parts and then find for each part. Percentage is a very nice way to compare two things. Suppose if you say that your marks in maths is 85% and your friend's marks is suppose 80%, then it is very easy to compare who has got better marks. Now, how do you calculate your percentage, your marks? Now, to calculate that, you have to just write down the marks you have obtained upon the total. What was out of what you have got these marks, okay, the total into 100. Okay, so this is the way how you can calculate your marks in any of the subject. Suppose you are getting 16 marks out of 25, so you write 16 upon 25 into 100 to calculate your percentage. Now, percentage has a lot of applications. It has a lot of applications, means it has a lot of uses in our day-to-day life. Now, let's talk about these uses or applications of percentage. The first one is increase or decrease as percent. You must have heard many times that the price of this commodity or this item is increased by 5%, 10%, or it is decreased by 8%, 10%. You have come across these statements a lot of time. Now, what does it mean? It means that the price is changed, now it is increased, or the price is decreased. Now, when you hear this like 5% is increased or 10%, it becomes easy for you to understand. So, how can we calculate that how much the price is increased or decreased? So, for this, you will write the amount of change, that how much is the change. Suppose your Trimex pen, suppose your any pen, the cost of the pen is 50 rupees and now the cost of the pen is 60 rupees. So, what is the amount of change? 10 rupees. Because 60 minus 50, 10. So, the amount of change is 10. So, 10 will come here upon original amount or base. Originally, what it was 50 rupees. So, here what will come? 50 into 100. And you will get how much it is increased, the percentage which is increased. And similarly, suppose any quantity is there, suppose you can say suppose nowadays the cost of the mobile phones are decreasing. So, Suppose earlier a mobile phone which was coming of 15,000, now it is available for 12,000, or there is a decrease of 3,000. How can you define that in percentage? So there is a change of amount of 3,000 upon originally it was 15,000 into 100. This is how you calculate increase or decrease percent.